Hey everybody. Uh, I don't know how to say this, but I'll wait until a couple of people and everything get in here before I start. So, meanwhile, till people get in here, enjoy this. Hey fam. All right. So, oh, thank you, Cassie sis. What's up, Ghost? What's up, Cassie sis? Anyway, so I'm on my way to work and everything, and on the radio, they're saying that during this week and the following weeks during Christmas and at the beginning of the year, there's reports that there's going to be mass shootings and robbing and everything. And be on the lookout. Undescriptive individuals between the ages of 25 and 42, and they will be hanging out in groups and everything. And I've already passed by almost 18 cops going with their lights and sirens on full blast, going about 80, 90 miles an hour up and down the highway where I am. See, like, I don't know if this is going to be a major thing during the holidays. I don't know if it's affecting other states or what, but they said to be on the lookout and everything for undescriptive individuals. I know it, like, they literally just pulled over a female that looked to be like, the age of a mother, you know, and driving a small, Mercury SUV, and about three cops got out. Well, there was two in one cop car and one in another cop car. All got out with their lights, their hands on their guns, everything, and didn't even ask questions or anything. Automatically went to her front door and grabbed her. Bitch. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm driving down the back road interstate. But yeah, like like I said, I mean, be on the lookout and everything. I don't know if it's hitting every state. I don't know if it's just in Texas right now, but it came over my radio and everything. All right, brother. Yeah, and they said they're non-descriptive, so they're not. See, like, this is like the fifth car that I've seen on the side of the road with their hazard lights on. Also, hey, what's up, JoJo? How you doing? But I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to keep you on your toes. Just be careful during this holiday. Be careful with the weeks to come. You know, it it doesn't. Sorry, I'm driving. Something's not right. Something's not good, and it seems like I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it seems like the end of days or anything, but with social media and everything, people making groups and can talk and everything and DMs and create whatever kind of mindset that they want to anymore. Hey Hobbs brother, hey Tammy sis. Uh on the radio, hey trying on my radio, on my dispatch radio and everything, they were saying to look out for you know, look out for undescriptive individuals from the age of 20 to like 30 something. And I've already passed they said that there could be shooting, they could be doing whatever. Uh, I've seen about at least eight, at least eight cops going up and down the roads and everything with their lights on, pulling over individuals that have no descriptive features. Because how can you put out something and be wary of somebody with undescriptive features, you know? But I don't but it's just here where I am. I don't know if it's in other parts of Texas. I don't know if it's in other states that's going to be happening. But keep an eye out on, you know, the police activity around your house. Oh damn. I'm sorry about that, Tammy says. Hey Angel, how you doing? Oh shit. But, you know, be careful, especially if you live in rural areas, you know, and like yeah, if you live in rural areas, just make sure that you have a plan if anything's going to happen, especially during this holiday weekend, you know, this holiday months. Yeah, I mean, but still, you know, they at least have, you know, they at least have 15 shots, you know, brother. They may at least one of them may hit you. I mean, it's nothing to joke about. I mean, it's. I just want to have you all aware because I just got aware of it, and it's probably not going to be on the news. It's probably not going to say anything until they actually capture people that is with this group or whatever. Until they get more information. You know how the news is. Yeah, just sorry, I'm trying to read chat and I'm trying to drive. You know me. But just stay safe. stay safe over this holiday month and into the beginning of the new year, because I don't want to see anybody else be the next statistic. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have to do anything, if you don't have to be out late at night or anything like that, don't be out. Because, you know, the mindset of most people will do stuff at night instead of the day. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? But hey, Uncle Al. But like I said, you know, if I hear more information on it on the radio, because our dispatch is also with the SAPD dispatch, and it, if they say anything, if dispatch tells us anything, it's also from SAPD also. Yeah, just like I said, from what I've heard on the radio and everything, it's mid range from 20s. I would say from mid 20s to early 40s, not just like 20 to 30s. Undescriptive individuals. And you know that's a weird age group to be putting together. I don't know if there's going to be like 40-year-olds with 20-year-olds, or if it's going to be, you know, just groups of 20-year-olds or whatever. So if you know, if you have the means to protect yourself, keep it close to you. Keep it with you when you're driving, keep it with you no matter where you're going, okay? Because you know what? It's better to take the consequences of shooting first, ask questions later, than being on a morgue table. You know. Hey, CR brother. It does. It really is. It's a very wide range, and especially telling security to watch out for that. You know how many people I see every hour that meet that description and that age group? And it's like, am I supposed to watch out for every single person? Am I, you know? But trust nobody. That's what everything's telling us anymore. Trust nobody but yourself and your family. Hey, CR brother, how you doing? Because, and it seemed like all this is happening now after that explosion in Arlington, Virginia, that house explosion. Now all this is starting to happen the same day. Maybe we are doing another civil war. Who knows? We I don't know. I don't know, Uncle Al. It just said undescripted individuals from the mid 20s to the mid 30s. But you know, add another 10 years to that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me park in a second. Let me park in a second, and I'll answer your questions. But on my security radio, Angel, they called in because our dispatch is also with SAPD dispatch. So, police dispatch is told our security, or they overheard, to watch out for a group of individuals during the holiday month into the beginning of the year, individuals that are ranging from the mid-20s to mid-30s. They are able to do shootings, drive-bys, petty thefts, stuff like that. I already saw like 8 cop cars and everything speeding up and down, and they pulled over just an individual female she probably looked about to be mid-30s, mid-40s. I was driving right behind them and everything. They pulled this female over, and all 3 cops got out of their vehicle, went to the SUV, didn't even ask any questions, shining flashlights on her, and automatically pulled her out and put cuffs on her. Like, no questions asked or anything. Like, as soon as I passed by, she was already in cuffs. That's how fast they went to it. Yeah, it is very generic. It's a generic description. So, and I've already seen multiple cars on the side of the road with their hazard lights on and no individuals inside of them. So, I don't know. If the radio's been silent and everything since I started the live stream, but I'll let everybody know more coming the next couple of days, because our dispatch lets us know everything that SAPD does. But I don't know if it's in every state. I don't know if it's in every city. All I know, it's where I am in SA. So I don't know if it's happening anywhere else in Texas. It could just be a localized thing. Who knows? And that's the fear. That's the fear. I don't know if it's going to affect y'all. I don't know if it's just affecting where we live, but it's better to share the knowledge. It's better to let everybody know, just in case it's more than just a localized thing. Yeah, I don't know, Angel. I don't know. Yeah, always be aware. And like I said, now be more protective. Protect yourself before anything else. Like, damn it. There it is. Okay. My hairbrush fell. Sorry. But anyways, just be careful. Okay? Because I don't want to see anybody else here. I don't want to see anybody here in chat get hurt. And I'm not trying to scare you. Thank you, CR brother. Thank you. It's my purple lush brush. Yeah. So, anyways, like I said, oh, like I said, anyways, sorry about that. Be careful. Really, really, Uncle L. Yeah. Well, can't be live for 7 hours, Tammy, but I can try to keep you company as long as I can on here. Well, that's good to hear, Angel sis. But who knows what this is? I'm not gonna say that it's something out of the ordinary. I'm not, because every day humanity creates secret organizations or secret groups or whatever. But no matter what it is, yeah. Yes, Tim. You chose your outfit, ma'am. You chose your outfit. But in reality of everything, this may pass by. This may just be a weekend thing or over the weekend. Hey, Sid, how you doing, brother? That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Tammy. But take whatever means necessary to protect yourself and your family over this holiday month. There went 2 more cop cars behind me. Right, trying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like right now, it's so sparse of information that they're probably not even going to bring it out on the news until they got at least some more information. Because if they come out on the news saying, undescriptive individuals from the ages of mid-20s to mid-30s, you know how much of the population that is? Don't know if it's male, don't know if it's a female. If they said that on the news right now, that would cause mass hysteria, you know? Right, right, Uncle Al? Said, you need to go to sleep, brother. You need to go to sleep. But, it makes you think and makes you, right. It is, Angel. It is a bullshit description. Right. There's too many dodgy people all over the place, Tammy. It's not just one thing or another. The same individuals that's in one place as the same individuals in every other area. You know, The world is, doesn't matter where you're at, the world has the exact same things. Maybe in different situations, but they have the exact same types of people. It's sad to say that because we're supposed to look at. They look. It is a Saturday night, and it is completely dead. It's completely dead, and it's a Saturday night. No cars on the road. Nothing. Well, I take that back. One car on the road. But this is a busy road. This is near. It's rare to see nobody travel this road. Don't make fun of me. I'm at a laundromat. Yeah. This is like zombie land. Oh yeah, I understand, Uncle Al. Yeah. Keep your surrounding, keep an eye on your surroundings, There's something in my bones. Just tonight's not a good night, you know. Tonight is not a good night. I don't know what it is, but just I understand trying, brother. I understand. Maybe that explains something, Uncle Al. I mean, I don't really ever believe in those kind of mythos, but sometimes I do question them. Just everybody try to be safe tonight. Everybody try to be safe through this holiday. Nice, Angel. Nice. Yeah. Trying. Take care, Sid, brother. Take care, brother. You know, if they're just most people think if they drive most people think if they drive, unsuspicious vehicles and everything that they're going to be able to get away with a lot of stuff. Look at the unsuspicious vehicles. If you see somebody driving up in an old beater, rust bucket, run away, walk away, stand your ground.
Yeah, I understand, Sid, but be careful. No place is safe anymore. No place is safe anymore except for your house because you know what's around your place. But when you're out, be careful, please. This world's not getting any better. Hey Debbie sis, how you doing? Be careful wherever you are. You know, with the way the world is, with the way that most people can't get a job, most people don't have enough money to make their ends meet. That's just more and more, you know, wood to throw on the fire. Right, CR, right. It is, Debbie. It is. And you can't, you may think, oh, the police and everything's got your back and stuff, but the police will only get your back and everything when they're there. Most of the time, you have to wait 30 to 40 minutes before the cops show up. What happens during that time? You have to defend yourself. You have to defend what you have. And screw what they say is walk away. Because as soon as you walk away and your back's turned, that's easy for the person to strike you. Right, CR. But the roads are getting quieter until around Christmas. And that's not a good sign. What's up, Wally, brother? How you doing? Just be careful out there tonight. Be careful out there every night. But during the holidays, during time of grief, which is the holidays, where people are hurting to provide for their families, presents, whatever. You're right, brother. Right, fresh Krispy Kreme donuts, hot off the line. And like I said, you may start hearing it in the news. Who knows? Like I said, it may just be a weekend thing here in Texas, but that that call on the radio that I received, you know, undescripted individuals from the age of mid 20s to mid 30s. Add an extra 10 years to anything that you hear because it's not always in that age range. Add an extra 10 years or take away 10 years because the young is just as dangerous as middle aged. And especially the younger is worse. Nice, brother. Nice. Yeah. But indiscreet, undescriptive individuals from the mid 20s to the mid 30s. I say into the mid 40s that are doing drive-bys, that are doing break-ins, that are looking to steal, looking to cause havoc. That's what I got out of that radio call. I wish I was live when the radio call came in, but thanks, Wally, brother. Right. That's the title of this, something's going on. Something is going on and it's being kept from us. We're always in the dark. We will always be in the dark. And unless we can pass information like this to each and everybody, communities don't even have a community watch anymore because people can't even trust their own neighbors. It's getting that bad that neighbors won't even watch out for neighbors. People will not watch out for each other. You see it all the time. People getting mugged, shot, stabbed, and other people walking away and not even interfering. Yes, she does. She does really good. What's up, Jimbo? How you doing, brother? Thank you, Wally. Right, CR. The bystander effect, yes. If you have a neighborhood watch, at least be active in it. Make sure your neighborhood watch is active, especially during holiday seasons, Wally. Make sure that they are still posting up to date. Make sure, see when the last posting on the neighborhood watch the website was. Make sure, if you see something, report it, even 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 if it's something as I just saw an individual in a dark hoodie walking around. Does anybody know who this is? Does anybody have their kid out walking around at 2 a.m.? Does anybody have, their children, is their children all at home? Make reports like that. See if anybody responds. See how active it is. Right, Debbie, right. Right. Oh, were they? I didn't even get the notification on that. I'm sorry. I just went straight to a live stream just to let people know because it's easier to let people know on a live stream when it's happening than having to record it, upload it, do all the crazy crap that YouTube wants you to do just to tell people. And by that time, it could be too late. Right, trying. Right. As long as you. That's good, David. That's good. Even if you make yourself known that you are watching people, they take a second guess. They second guess themselves. They're like, should I do this? Should I not? Because I don't know if that person saw me. I don't know if that person still sees me. I don't know what. It's a lot of work. It is. It's a shitload of work. but safety is more important than anything else. And you're not going to catch everything. You're not. Hell, I work security, and you know how many times I turn my back and I hear glass breaking because they're breaking into a car? It takes seconds. Seconds. All they need you to do is turn your back. Then they can do whatever. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, Wally. Yeah. Yeah, Angel. You know, and stuff like that can put you at danger too. You know, that's why you have that's why you have people not reporting stuff. That's why you have, because of stuff like that, you know. Even me out here in the middle of nowhere with no business, I mean, no cars or anything going by, and I'm in a parking lot in front of a laundromat talking on a phone by myself. I look suspicious as fuck, you know? And I'm just having a live stream with y'all. But I look suspicious because I'm the only individual that's out and active, and I'm wearing an all black jacket and black pants. You see what I'm talking about? If you saw me out here, if you saw me with this on or this wrapped around my neck, my cold cuff, if you saw that wrapped around my neck and everything, what would you think? Especially sitting beside a car, Would you think I'm breaking into the car, or would you drive on by? Yes, they are. Yeah, they'll do it at any time. They don't care. It's like, what would your reaction be of me? Especially if I'm out here smoking and I'm looking at a phone. Yeah, you usually get that with tow trucks, depending on how far the tow truck is, what problems the tow truck had, all that stuff. Right, Wally, yeah. All right, Angel. Yeah, and talking out loud, CR. Especially, if I'm out talking out loud and everything and I'm looking at a phone, there's so many things with technology that make people misread the situation. People can be on drugs, people can be mentally unstable, people could be talking to themselves, but people won't recognize that because there's so many people now with earbuds, with headsets, stuff like that people think that they're either on a Bluetooth device talking. I run into crackheads all the time that have a cell phone, holding a cell phone like how I am, and talking to a blank screen and cussing and talking about who knows what because they can get away with it and people won't notice. People won't look and see if that cell phone's on. People won't look to see if they're actually having a video call or a phone call. They do it all the time and they can get away with it. especially if they're on the sidewalk. If you're on the sidewalk, nobody pays attention to you because that is public property and the police cannot do anything unless they do something. As long as they're sitting on the sidewalk, nothing will be done about it. Right, Angel. Right. Yeah. Nobody asks those questions. Nobody does anymore. Nobody assesses the situation anymore. Right, Debbie? It's probably in the morning times and at night is usually the worst times for tow trucks because usually most wrecks and everything happen in the morning and at night. And especially at night, they have very limited tow truck drivers. They have the most tow truck drivers in the morning and in the evening. So if you are alone and you are doing anything and it's at night, make sure you're in a well-lit space. Make sure you're in a well-lit business that is, occupied. Because if you're in a well-lit area, people can see you. Cameras can see you. If there's cameras at the stop signs, if there's cameras at the red lights, whatever, make sure you're noticeable. Make sure you can be seen. If anything happens to you or whatever, they have video recordings of where you were last seen and last found. That's good to hear, Angel. Correct, CR brother. Always have yourself protected. And I'm not talking about with self-defense weapons. I'm not talking about with a gun or whatever. There's more to this being more protection than a gun. This is more protection because it's a well-lit area. You can see where the person's coming from. You can see where you can exit. And also, it's a well-lit area. If something's going down, passerbys or drivers can see what's going on and call. If they do call, they can see what's going on. Yeah. I'm just saying if you don't have friends, CR, like it's always better traveling with friends and everything, but always keep yourself protected. Don't go out into the middle of there, which is complete darkness and only one building that's lit up and barely lit, or all the way down there where there's no light, because most places don't have street lights anymore. Correct, Wally, they are. 90%, at least 90% is unaware of their surroundings. Oh yeah. Well, in today's society and everything, more females can protect themselves better than a male can, and that's sad. 90%, at least 60% of men, younger generation males, cannot protect themselves or know how to protect themselves. Where at least 70 to 75% of females can protect themselves. Oh yeah, Angel, yeah. I'm glad to hear that, Tammy, sis. I'm glad. At least you had friends in the area around you that you could rely on. And that's another thing is most friends you cannot rely on anymore. Most people you cannot rely on, especially if it's during the middle of the week where people are going to sleep, have to get up in the morning, go to work, do all this stuff. And usually most people work two to three jobs. So you only have that certain time frame that you can get a hold of them that they're actually free. That's good. That's good, David. At least you can do that, because, you know, usually in like bigger cities, if you dress homeless or anything like that, you are more of a target than anything else. If you dress down, usually if you dress flashy and stuff like that, people will recognize you. People will know what you're wearing. And it would be easier than saying, "Oh yeah, that guy, he kind of looked, middle aged. He had maybe ripped jeans, maybe not ripped jeans. Maybe they were dirty. I don't know." And they give a roundabout description of you. If you had something like, say, you had a flashy bedazzled vest on, or bright pink pants, or whatever, they could spot you. They could know what you were wearing. You're good, Angel says. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, CR. Yeah, like what CR said. Yeah, they had a huge blinged out necklace. Like what rappers wear. That kind of necklace. Or he he had last year's Gucci pants on, or he had Air Force Ones, first edition Air Force Ones on. Like, they pay attention to that stuff because that's what it is anymore. But if you wear ripped up Levi's, and or Levi overalls or something like that with a white t-shirt, they're not going to pay attention to you because there's nothing for them to look at, especially with the younger generation. If you're at a mall or something like that, the younger generation is not going to look at you. They may remember making fun of you, but they won't remember what you look like. I mean, it's like a double bladed dagger, you know what I mean? It you know, I say I say all this stuff because I worry about y'all. I worry about everything. And I want y'all to have the same, not fear, but at least have the knowledge. If I can give you knowledge, it's if we don't share information, if we don't share knowledge as soon as we get it, then what are we doing to help each other? We're doing nothing. We are that bystander, just saying, oh, somebody else will talk about it, or the news will talk about it, or something. Right, CR. That's a good thing, and that's also a bad thing. Like if you have a lot of stuff in your car, that makes people either A, want to look and see what you have in your car, or B, leave it alone because they don't know what's in your car. But for cops, it's a different story. Cops want to know what's in your car. Cops will single out your car with that stuff. If you have, especially if you have clothing, like a lot of clothing in your car, depending on the circumstances, will cops not look into your car? Because if it's in the middle of dead of winter and there's 6 to 8, inches of snow on the ground, they're going to be like, okay, well, you got clothes in there. Hey, vodka sis, how you doing? Love you, sis. But that's everything is a double-bladed dagger. Everything will cut you twice. It's hard to stay protective and not be noticed. It's hard to to deter people, because you can deter some people, but you attract other people that you don't want. Oh no, trust me, sis, trust me. You get people all the time that's got thousands of like different ones. Like me, I've got Sasquatch and everything on my car, and I've still had cops look at my stuff. You're good trying, brother. You're good. No, it's all, I understand, vodka. But it also depends on the location that you park. You know what I mean? If you park alone and you have stuff in your car, especially if you have get home bags. If you have get home bags in your car, people see a huge bag, and if cops see, because I've been pulled over multiple times, and they shine a flashlight into the back of my car and they see a backpack. Well, not a backpack, but like a camping bag. And they're like, what's that? And I'm like, it's my get home bag. And they're like, what's a get home bag? And it's like, it's stuff in case I break down on the side of the road or whatever. It's a bag I can pull out of my car and get me home with stuff to help me survive to get home. And first thing that they want to do is search your bag, because they don't know what that is. quote unquote don't know what that is. Even though the CDC and everything tells people to put a get home bag in their car. So it's kind of a contradiction. You know what I mean? It depends on the cop. It depends on the situation. It depends on a lot of things that can screw you, that can hurt you. Hey, Derek, brother, how you doing? Give me a minute. Let me get my laundry detergent and everything out. Oh crap! I locked the car. But everything goes against you. Everything can be used against you for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? If you get pulled over by a cop and they see duct tape or electrical tape or whatever, but they don't see tools or, you know, a toolbox or anything in your car, but they see it in a backpack, like, that's already means to question you. If they see a knife in an area that you're not supposed to have a knife, like a full tang knife in New York City, you're screwed because you're not supposed to have that in the state of New York. What's up, Sean? How you doing, brother? Yeah. See, like, people say to do this stuff. I tell you to do this stuff, but we don't tell you. I do try to tell you the good and the bad of every situation. I do. Take care. Are you? Is that peace like peace out or peace like peace in general, Sean? Because I don't know if you're leaving. Because I was gonna say, take care, brother. Yeah. Give me a second, everybody. All of y'all, brothers and sisters, talk in chat, discuss. Maybe we'll do a lot. I'll open up the panel if anybody wants to come up. So give me a few minutes. Let me put these clothes and everything in the washer, and I'll see you on in a few seconds. Okay. Mwah. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, I was looking through the chat and everything, and I saw what you were talking about, like like what Tryon said, that so many people carry pocket knives and fixed blade knives. You know, in certain areas, it's not looked down upon. You know, like Texas. Texas, you can carry a sword on your back, and the police won't do anything about it. But in certain areas outside, like like in San Antonio and stuff like that, you can carry any kind of blade you want to. I can carry my, I can carry my 12-inch Bowie knife on my side as long as I don't go to a public park or go to somewhere where a lot of people is, like grocery stores, stuff like that. But if I'm walking on the street or the sidewalk or wherever, I can carry that. Pocket knives, that's a different thing. Pocket knives are not a fixed blade knife. And Texas says that you can't do that much damage with a pocket knife like you can with a sword or a fixed blade knife, which is BS. But that's how Texas thinks on things. A lot of like rural states. Right, Brian. It's what they can't see that bothers them. Yes. And like a lot of homeless and everything, they carry weapons on them all the time because the streets are the streets. So, you get, there's plenty of times where I have to stop crackheads from coming in. I have to tell them to empty their pockets and everything before they can go into a building to go use the bathroom or whatever, because I don't know what they have. And one guy pulled out like 7 flathead screwdrivers from around his waist. And he's like, "Why are you trying to disarm me, man? I need this stuff." And it's like, because you're going into a public restroom and I don't know what you're going to do with that. And nobody's going to hurt you in a public restroom. But it goes the same thing with us. The police don't know what you carry in your go bag. People don't, the police, security, I don't know what you're carrying in your backpack. You could be carrying God knows what in your go bag. Because there's going to be something in your go bag or your survival kit that can hurt me. Yeah. It's every state's different because of the history that they've had. You know what I mean? Like New York City, you can't carry a blade that's over 3 inches long because of what went on in New York City from the 60s, 70s, 80s. Every gang and everything was hanging out in the New York City park or whatever, and every gang had switchblades, had whatever, so they stopped having people, yeah, or locking blades, yeah, because you can do more damage with a knife than you can anything else because it slashes and stabs. Yes, you can kill somebody with a number 2 pencil. Yes. Yeah, it's spring assisted. Yes, you can hold it up to somebody and literally be like a gun. But, a number 2 pencil stabs. It doesn't slash. It doesn't cut veins. It doesn't cut organs. Yeah, butterfly knife. Exact same thing. It's technically a form of locking blade. But it look out, look through history. Okay, knives are a major thing in Europe. Knife, can't go and buy a gun in Europe. I mean, unless you have special licensing and all that stuff. So what's easier? Your Victorinox. You know, it's just as easy to kill somebody with a Victorinox as it is with a locking blade. Yeah. You have to look at the history of places to understand the laws, understand why they've. Most people that have just an ounce of intelligence know knives are tools. They've always been tools. They've only been ever used in true self defense in the medieval times. That was the last time that they were used. Like, even the Scottish dirks, they were just a symbol of your heritage. They were hardly ever used for fighting or anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as shipperins. Uh, Shipperins, the throw on the ground jacks that are sharpened, those are illegal too. You can't even use those for home defense because they are that dangerous. Like, they will puncture through boots, they will puncture through shoes, everything. Like, there was a person in California that was an Aikido master, and he threw those shipperins on the ground when somebody like a group of 4 guys broke into his home with guns. He threw them on the ground leading up his staircase to his bedroom where his wife was. And when the cops got there and everything, he got arrested for using deadly weapons. Oh yeah, Debbie, yeah. There I mean, there's all kinds of forms of self-defense rings, you know. There's mini blades, what we used to call pig stickers. They're small little, like, quarter-inch blades. You would hold them on your pinky finger with the blade out, and when you go to punch, you would swipe your fist and slice. It would give like a small little paper cut. But the thing is you do 5 or 6 of those things in the gut of a person, they're hurting, they're bleeding, they don't know what's going on, you know? And that also opens up for every time you impact that area that you cut and everything with a punch, that it opens that wound more and more and more. And now that little paper cut is now about an inch thick, an inch wide cut in their stomach, and they're pouring out blood. That's what biker gangs used to do to each other. Yeah, you disembowel them. Yeah. There's so many old school ways to defend yourself that people just stop because they think it's too evil. Yeah. Cane swords came out to protect, people from walking on the streets in Britain from dogs. I mean, stab a wild dog, or a loose dog. easy to dispatch it until the self-defense gun came around. It was a small little 22 caliber one shot. Yeah, Debbie, yeah. I mean, whatever, whatever you, as long as it's hard enough and as long as it's functional, as long as it's functional to be deemed as a self-defense weapon, you can make anything a self-defense weapon. The thing is how to prove it. It's like in Vietnam. You can't carry anything for self-defense. Like, if the police or anything in Vietnam see you with anything on you that's considered or deemed a weapon, they will arrest you. Even though there's gangs and thieves and everything that walk around on the streets with knives and all this stuff. But if you use a weapon to defend yourself, you're the one that's in trouble. It's kind of like that contradictive law. Like, call the police, yell for the police because they're always on the street. That's why you don't need self-defense weapons, is because the police are there. But it's different in every country. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's like me. I have what's called I have a 36-inch dragon chain whip necklace that I wear around me. It's a multi-use weapon. It's barred metal. It's like interlocking like a bicycle chain, and I wear it as a necklace. It looks like a dragon biting onto his tail, the Ouroboros. And you can take it out. You can wrap it around your knuckles to use it as brass knuckles. You can use it as a chain whip and literally beat the shit out of somebody with it. It's strong enough to crack somebody's skull open. And I wear it as a necklace. It's a huge necklace, but I wear it as a necklace. I can wear it as a choker. I can wear it as a bracelet. You've probably seen it on some of my live streams and everything. But, it's classed as a piece of jewelry. Nice, David. Yeah. Most martial art weapons and everything, like most ninja weapons, were household products, were made out of scrap metal. It's the same thing as today. That technique and everything, even though we make it more flashier now, but before it was crude. It was rusted pieces of junk, But now they're deemed as maleficent, malice weapons. Yeah, malice weapons, because they cannot be registered. Any, like, knives, swords, jewelry, any of that stuff cannot be registered. Does not need a serial code on it. Yeah. Yes, they are. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I love that place. Yeah, yeah, trying. You could get one of the cheapest, rat tail knives and make it a formidable weapon. Look how many Moras are state of the art, like never break, never do anything. And they're rat tang. They are cheap. They are amazing knives and easy, simple, very simple knives. And they're cheap as anything. You could take one of the cheapest knives. You can take a butter knife and hurt somebody with it because it's a knife. And what do they always say? A dull knife is more dangerous than the sharpest knife. Mace is the use of it has to be proven. Like, it has to be proven for self-defense, because a lot of people, like in California and stuff like that, have used mace for inappropriate reasons. Like, you've seen it on YouTube, you've seen it on the news where a Karen or some female just lost it and all of a sudden pulls out a can of mace and sprays people because, oh, her order isn't right, or she waited too long in line. People misuse things that are considered self-defense, just like tasers. Tasers are the same thing. Oh yeah, those are good knives, Brian. Yeah, CR. Anything going fast enough can hurt. But the term self-defense weapon has been bastardized. I've even seen people use bear mace on humans. Like, why? Because they know they can buy it. You can buy it free. You can buy it without having it registered. Ex-cons can buy a taser. Ex-cons can buy mace. They just can't buy a gun. And in reality, a taser and mace is more deadly than a handgun in certain circumstances. Yeah, you can even use hairspray as a form of mace, because not only is it going to glue the eyes shut, but it's also going to stay in the eyes to stick in it. Thank you, CR brother. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here anyways and let everybody go to bed. But this is what we're saying. Anything and everything. 90% of the stuff that you have in your house that is household items is a self-defense weapon. We just don't think like that. It is the same thing with bleach. You can use bleach in the eyes of a person and they'll go blind. But when you go to court over it, now you're a criminal because you blinded that individual. You put that individual now, even though he was a thief or he was breaking into your house, trying to kill you, trying to rape you, trying to, murder your whole family and take everything that you had. Yeah, it's flammable. Yeah, but most people don't think like that, though, Debbie. You know what I mean? And it also has to have a straight stream, which they put regulators on hairspray now to not make a straight spray anymore. Now it's a mist instead of a straight spray. It's not like it was in the 80s. Yeah, 5-pound bag of oranges. It leaves the bruises on the inside and leaves the bruises on the inside of the person and leaves the bruises on the oranges. It was used by the mafia for years. Same thing with potatoes. Potatoes will do the exact same thing. Potatoes is a concussion force that when you hit, it deals the damage on the inside and damages organs and not physical. But it's just like, a sock with a roll of pennies in it. Sock with a roll of pennies in it can kill anything. You can literally break bricks with a sock with a roll of pennies in it, or a sock with soap in it. If you put a see, but if you put a bar of soap in a sock and you beat somebody with it, that soap breaks, but you can crack a skull open. You can literally give somebody trauma damage with it. Like I said, things are going crazy. But there's so many handheld items, household items that you can use as self-defense weapons. Right, David? You missed that part. Yeah, it is. I mean, just learn, like, if you want to make quick and easy household self-defense items to protect your house with, just watch some prison documentaries. They make what's called a penetration spear, and they take magazines and newspapers and roll it into a tube and piss on it. And then they add another part to it, and they make the point so sharp that it will puncture through anything. And also, it's got piss on it. Not just one person's piss on it, but multiple people in the jail cells piss on it. So you don't know, and you let that urine and everything soak into that paper, harden that paper, and once it tears into the skin, it starts to loosen up because new liquid is added to it. So it breaks off the newspaper inside of the hole or the cut or whatever, that it can infect the wound, that it can hurt people. So you're doing more than just physical damage to the individual. But when it comes to your life, you have to think like this. You have to. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, I didn't see any comment deleted. Yeah, I don't see a comment that was deleted, Debbie. Yeah. I have good people as my mods. Nobody will delete a message or anything if it could have just been YouTube. It could have been YouTube, or it could have been StreamYard. That happens sometimes. You hear that? It's either emergency vehicles or police. And it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Nah, all my mods are good. All of my mods are good. Yeah. I thought I made you Nah, you're not, Debbie. You're not. It's a third fire truck. That's the third fire truck that's went by. The other two went by with no siren but flashing lights, and this one comes running with the siren down. But you're here enough, trying. You're here enough, brother. We were just talking about all this. We were just talking about all this on Shadow's live stream today. Were we not? Were we not, CR? Here comes another one. Another fire truck. And another one. Oh, that's the ambulance this time. This is what I'm saying. Watch what goes on around your areas. Watch your six. Watch everything. I don't know. But there was 4 fire trucks and an ambulance. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know, Debbie. I can go back and check and everything later. What's up, Marianne, sis? Three o'clock in the morning. Right, Angel, yeah. Well, no, I don't want to forget about it. if like StreamYard or something deleted one of your comments, because I don't have Nightbot or anything. I'll find out what happened, Debbie. I'll let you know. Yeah. But like I said, things are going on. Things are not being reported, you know, like what Angel said, a lot of stuff isn't being reported. And I know the news doesn't report every little thing that goes on, but they do report major activity that is supposed to happen. I mean, if four fire trucks and an ambulance is called somewhere, it should be on the news. You know what I mean? There goes another one. Yeah, there goes the police now. There goes the police now. The police is going with it. Things are going. Things are going on. Be careful. I'm going to get off of here and everything. I'll check, like I said, I'll check Debbie. I'll check the chats and everything and see what's going on. I'm sorry, Marianne. Yeah, a whole house explosion happened. There went another cop. Whole house explosion happened 4 days ago in Arlington, Virginia, also. Interesting, Debbie. Thanks for telling me that, because I'll check, because there's some moderators that I do have that are in question. So I can see who, like when I go back on. Yeah, Marianne. Because I do have some moderators on my chat that are in question. Because I did go on a moderator spree moderating people. So I'll check on my laptop, because that's how I can check the chat and everything is on my laptop. I'll go back and check and see what's going on, okay? And I'll let you know if somebody's fucking with my channel, okay? And if somebody's fucking with my channel, then they're dead to me. Okay, you didn't see any mod do anything, David? Alright. It may be just StreamYard, but I'm going to check everything for you. Right, Angel, right. Yeah. Yeah, you haven't been banned or anything, because that would pop up on my channel, on my chat. Look. One, two, three. Something's fucking going down. Be careful. Like I said, look, cops, ambulances, something is going down. Something's going down that's not being reported. Things are happening. Things are happening. All right, give me a second. I may freeze up and everything, but let me check and see what's on the local news, okay? Let me see what's going on. There goes another cop. Major fire? Interesting. It could be that group of people. Who knows? There goes another cop. And look, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about what's going on. There's another one. Things are getting bad around this. Right. All right, family. I'm gonna do some research and see what's going on. I love y'all, family. Y'all take care of each other. And like I said, protect yourselves. You know, protect yourselves, protect your family, protect what is yours. Always protect what you have. Because ain't nobody else is going to protect what you have except for you. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye, family. And Debbie, I'll look, like I said, I'll look and see what's going on. Here comes another one. Be careful out there, family. All right? Take care of yourselves. I'm not, like I said, I'm not making this shit up. I love y'all. Y'all take care, okay? Be safe. Whatever you got to do to protect yourself, do it. Fuck them. It's your life. Love y'all. Okay. Love y'all, family. Take care. Bye.